This is Mrs. Knopf, and today we're going to continue in our method book on the alto saxophone with line 25, Merrily We Roll Along. Now, as always, I like to point out what I really like about this method book. At the top of every page or every other page as needed, there is a fingering chart dedicated only to the notes that are on those pages. So here we have the fingering for our D, which is on the 4th line. That's concert F. And we have our octave key, and then each of the circles represents the front 1, 2, 3 with the left hand, and then 1, 2, 3 with the right hand. Then we have our C, which is concert E flat. That's going to be the 2nd key on the front with the left hand. Then our B, which is concert D, 3rd line, 1st finger. Concert C, which is our A, on the 2nd space. It's the first 2 keys, 1 and 2. And then finally, our G on the 2nd line, which is concert B flat. It's the first 3 fingers, left hand, 1, 2, 3 right here. So use that. Hopefully you've got your own book, because I'm going to scroll up so that you can see the music. So in Merrily We Roll Along, we have some patterns to look out for, which is really helpful. As always, we start with our treble clef. Then we have our key signature. We have 1 sharp, which is located on the top line. That is the F line. So this tells us that all Fs are sharp, even when we don't have an F sharp to play. This also tells us that we are in the key of G. So even though we don't start on a G, we end on a G. Then we have our time signature. We are in 4/4 time. The top number tells us how many beats per measure. The bottom number gives us the value of the whole note. So if the whole note gets 4 beats, half of a whole is a half, and half of 4 is 2. The half notes get 2 beats each. Then half of a half is a quarter, and half of 2 is 1. So all the quarter notes get 1 beat each. Now let's look out for our patterns. In the first 2 measures, we start on 3rd line B, and we work our way down and back up. B, A, G, A, B, B, B. And we have that half note B. If you look, measures 5 and 6, exactly the same as 1 and 2. Now when we get to measure 3, we have 3 A's in a row. A, A, A. Then in measure 4, we have B, D, D. So we're skipping C. Then down at 7 and 8, it's like a variation of measure 3, and then we end on a whole note G. So we have A, B, A, G. Make sure to give your notes their full value. So I'm going to go at the beginning. I'm going to play all the way through. My metronome is set to 84 beats per minute. I'm going to start each note with a T sound, so the tip of my tongue, tip of the reed. And if you can play along, that's great. If you're not quite ready, follow along and then watch this again and play. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready. And that is it for line 25, Merrily We Roll Along. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.